Again, YouTubers, so this is a tag video that has been going around, and I was tagged by two beautiful women. Name of the people who tagged me, it is Baby Cake 390. I had to look it up. Super sweet, and they started this tag. So I'm gonna have to look down a little bit because it's on my computer here, and of course my eyesight isn't the best. But I wanted to go through, and this is basically the top 12 questions for 2012. And the first one is, which makeup brand stood out to you the most in 2012? Drugstore and high-end. For drugstore, I guess I should have thought these through a little bit, but I wanted to give you guys like my quick answers. For some reason, 2012, I will say, I was like not as much of a drugstore person, but you know what? I would probably say the company that stood out the most for me was Wet n Wild this year, because their eyeshadow palettes are very, very nice and very soft and very buttery. They do have a good amount of fallout compared to more high-end ones, but they're just really, really nice shadows. So they tend to they stood out the most to me. High-end Laura Mercier, by far, between the mineral powders and then going to some of their foundations and their concealer and all of that, I'm just really, really loving that line. New beauty discovery of 2012. It was just, I had owned it in 2011, but I didn't discover it until 2012, and that is the Skindinavia Bridal Makeup Spray. I cannot live without this stuff. Like, I use it every single day, and it is the most amazing product. Best rediscovery, a product that you fell in love with over and over again. Laura Mercier Mineral Powder. Again, another product I owned for a while, kind of pushed to the side, and now I use it every single day in one manner or another. And right now I'm using Real Sand as the color I'm using. I'm much paler right now, but definitely by far standout product that I rediscovered. Best seasonal product of 2012 for the winter, spring, summer, and fall. Winter, I would say, is that Neutrogena. No, is it Neutrogena? I think so. The lip stuff. Ugh. Fell in love with that stuff for winter. It saved me. Spring. What did I discover in the spring of 2012? I don't really have anything that I like discovered or season, like something that I use in spring. Spring, I tend to use the same stuff as summertime. Summertime, the thing that I loved and used the most was the Tarte blush, and the color I used the most was actually Adorned, which seems to have a lot of glitter to it. But these blushes stay on, man. In the heat of the summer, it's amazing how great they are. Fall. I'm telling you, you know what though, consistently through all of these is the Laura Mercier again. It works for me for every season. I need different colors for different seasons, but it works for me consistently every season and is just really, really great. Best and worst limited edition collections in 2012. All right, best, I don't even know the collection itself, but this was my best by far, and it is the Estee Lauder, what was it? The Pure Color Bronze Sand Cyber Metallic Shadow in 01. Their jelly powders and just the colors, everything. It was just my go-to palette. So I just absolutely love that. Sorry, my phone's going a little bit bonkers today if you hear it buzzing. I put it on silent. Drugstore, again, I didn't really have one. Worst limited edition collection. I don't know. You know what I'll say is the worst limited edition collection? MAC. I have stayed now away from MAC because I feel as if it is just, don't even know how to explain it. It just is repeats. It's stuff that they put out for a short period of time and they sell out within a day and you can't get your hands on. So across the board, MAC is by far my worst limited edition products. I just hated them this year. Most regretted purchase of 2012. I had a good amount of like regrets this year, a good amount of high-end regrets actually. I think one of the biggest regrets I had was, where is it? Not 100% sure where I put it because I don't like it that much, and I've only used it like a handful of times. I'm just not in love with it. Was that Kojendo foundation? just wanted to love it and just didn't find it. Most regretted purchase, YouTube and beauty highlights for 2012. I would say it's funny, and I hate to say it this way, but it has been a baby boom on YouTube. It's been crazy. I feel like so many people that I've met on YouTube and ended up talking to kind of more frequently in real life have gotten, there was like a spurt of all marriages, and then it was like, now it's like a spurt of babies, like they're all everywhere. So I think that's really fun. So I think that's kind of a highlight for 2012. What is your favorite and best video on your channel? I don't know. I would say my makeup collection / organization is probably the best one that I enjoy doing. It's fun. I am like an OCD organizational neat freak, so I love watching those of other people. So I think it's the most fun of mine as well. So that's definitely probably my favorite, my personal favorite video. And it doesn't I don't have to put a lot of thought into it. It's just fun to show you guys what I've figured out. And I love always finding new ways to organize things and try things. So that's kind of my favorite. Best recommendations of 2012 from someone else. The Laura Mercier mineral powder. There's something else that someone, oh, and this wasn't from anyone specific, but it was the YSL Touche Éclat foundation. Where is it? Here it is. Just everybody kept asking me to try this, and it just is such a great product, and it's so hard to explain. I was talking to Jumana about it, and it was so hard to put into words what is so great about it. So that is probably that. Best makeup tool of 2012. Oh, that's easy. My brush tray. This is by Ben Jabel. It's BenJabelle. And if you Google that, you can find it. It's their brush tray. This was by far the best thing that ever came out in 2012. This is like my favorite thing ever. I use it every single day. I couldn't go without it. Like, absolutely love it. What are your products you're excited to try in 2013? I don't know. I'm just always kind of watching videos and hearing about things through you guys and buying things that way. I'm kind of on, right now, I went through a whole spurt of like makeup, like I went a little crazy makeup wise. And then now I'm kind of getting into, I'm trying to organize and filter my clothes. And I'm going to go through, actually, I was thinking this the other day after I did my makeup organization collection video for 2013. Like, I do it in January 2013, but it was for the year previous, how I've organized things and found that worked best for me. But now I think I'm going to go through and I'm going to clean house. And let me know your guys' thoughts on, I may do a blog sale. I'm uncertain of those. I don't really like those. So let me know your thoughts. Lip glosses and things like that are getting pitched if they went bad. Like, those are not being sold. Things that have to go in and out, like doe foot applicators or anything, are not being sold. So just FYI. But let me know. I tend to, if something doesn't work for me and I just purchased it and I really hated it, I send it back or take it back. If it's something that I've had for a little bit and then just all of a sudden I'm not using much, I tend to give it to friends, family, etc. So I don't usually keep a whole lot around unless I really, really like it. So that's being said there. Will you do a makeup collection in 2013 or an updated version? Obviously, yes. It is already up on my channel. I put it up on my birthday on January 9th. I put that up on my channel. So that is already up there. I have no, oh, okay. Sorry, that was my husband down in the basement texting me. I will say that one thing I am still working on, and is a constant struggle for 2012 since we moved into this house, is getting my lighting correct. My lighting at my old house was perfect. I have no idea why. I had natural lighting. I tried natural lighting in this house. It doesn't work the same. I tried my vanity lighting. I now purchased 2 separate lights. You guys tell me. I think that this lighting today is very good thus far. But again, it sometimes depends on the weather, as you guys know. If it is a nice day and really sunny, it's going to affect me and my lighting. If it's a dismal day, that's going to affect it. You know, it really kind of varies, but this is, it's a nice day, but it's not sunny out. And I have the blinds open, the vanity lights on, but low, and then the 2 corner lights on. So you guys let me know. And actually, let me just swatch something and we'll see how swatch shows up. So, oops, I'm opening this backwards. This is my, all right, that's pretty true to color. I'm going to tell you, I don't know. You guys tell me. These are pretty true to color. It's kind of, yeah, these are pretty true to color. Like, I feel like you're seeing true colors now. So, I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this lighting. Because, as I said, that is kind of one of my focuses for 2013 is to get my lighting correct. It's bane of my existence right now. That and to get my closets organized. We have a big closet downstairs, but I'm going to move my stuff up here and make this room just my room with everything in it. So that is my top 12 questions for 2012. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tag everyone to do this. I love seeing people's response videos, and if you do a response to this, please post it below and I will approve it. Approvals sometimes it's weird. Sometimes YouTube doesn't make me approve it, and then other times it does, but I always approve them as long as they are relevant to makeup. You know, I always approve them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know what? One more thing. Sorry. Let's see how it... That's fairly true to color. So I'm kind of impressed. I don't know. Again, it always shows up different to me than it does to you guys after it gets processed on the computer and etc. into YouTube. So you guys let me know your thoughts. I hope you can... Oh, somebody said... Stand out. Okay, I'm going to answer this too. Sorry, I'm going to go back to one of them. I have no idea what question it was. This is how random I am. Is a standout line. I would like to tell you guys a standout line that I discovered in 2012, and I discovered it at the end of 2011, used it all through 2012, and I have not strayed, is Origins. I think my skin looks better now than it did when I was using Obagi. I was using like straight up high-end lines that I could get at a dermatologist, Retin-A. I was doing peels and lasers and all of this, and I think my skin looks better now than it has in years. And I play around with the Origins and change things, and I will do an updated, like my thoughts on Origins products that I've tried coming up soon. But that is like my standout everything line for this year. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions on anything I said here or any products. And I hope you guys have a wonderful 2013. I'm looking forward to a wonderful year. No weddings, no pregnancies, no babies, short of the ones that are already here. So hoping to enjoy the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.